All right, all
Oh.
right, all right. So look, we're back after whatever 7 or 10 days. We actually filmed another one. This is gonna be number
9.
9 now.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why numbers are skipping, it's because, like I said, some of them are going to private. So that means number 8 was private.
Yes.
So I'm sorry you can't see that. But
Oops.
you can't see this one. And look what we got. We just got. Can you see this? Can you describe this, everyone? So they can see it.
Oh, it's a little
It's a little
glossy.
footage. Oh man, you can't see it. Anyways, got this really dope photo book you can see here. Can you explain it to them? Give them a little.
So basically, we created a little photo album of our favorite moments from our legal wedding that was on August 7th, 2020, into a little photo book. So just because our like the photos these days are always like online or on a
Yeah,
computer or on our
scattered.
phone and they're not in like in one place at one time and I don't think we ever really go back to look at them.
No.
So it's nice to at least have them all in one place and someone comes over, it's like a nice little coffee table book and
So we have one book. That's our first ever
mm.
like photo book.
Shout out to Como for this idea though. This is not
Oh
our
yeah,
idea.
shout out to Como.
Yeah.
That's our first one for the wedding,
Yeah.
but we have other plans like, for the actual wedding, maybe reception down the road,
And
whatever
we have
all the
so
stuff
many
we do.
engagement photos from the photo
Yeah,
shoot
the engagement one we should for
when you
sure do.
proposed. Yeah.
But anyways, we plan to have a whole stack of books here from when you guys all come over. You can sit for hours and just look at pictures of us, and then you can watch our YouTube videos. So we're really building something
Wow.
really cool here. So hopefully you guys really love watching us. Anyways, today's probably gonna be a quick one. Um, I thought about this random. I was like, yo, let's just talk about our fears.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone obviously has, I think in life, your fears change,
Yeah.
obviously throughout time from a kid to like when you are now. But
Mhm.
there's some of those fears that I feel like are always there.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you,
Uh-huh.
and this could be any type of fear, like general fears, like fear of this, fear of that. It could be a bug, it could be of water, whatever.
Yeah.
What are your fears? Like, what are you most scared of?
So like my fears are like on a superficial level, like a not so deep, and then there's like a deeper level of fear.
Okay.
So I'll go through the superficial one first.
Okay.
So the number one thing I am terrified of are
Oh, here it comes.
birds.
Yeah.
I am very scared of birds, any kind of birds. I don't understand their existence. I no, I'm too scared. They're flying in the air, they're too close to me. I won't go. I'll walk the other way. Like they terrify me. They just all kinds of birds just terrify me. And people who have birds as pets, like
Just so you know, this is
very
not a
jealous.
joke. If a bird swoops down and we're walking outside, she'll like jump or
Yeah.
freak out.
I
Birds in the morning that are chirping, she's absolutely pissed. Like, if you're a bird in the morning, do not chirp near her house because if she wants to come out and fight, she will fight you.
I just don't I'm terrified of it. And I think what like heightened my fear of birds was when I lived in Australia because all the
Mm,
birds
yeah,
are supersized. Like
yeah,
it's like
like big
it's like
fat
it's like
crows.
one
So
crow in Edmonton ate five other crows and
yeah,
they're like usually this big and that one is they're like this big. Like they're huge and they're everywhere. Like I remember like when I first I'm sorry, I could go on and on about this. Basically like when my mom helped and my dad they came to Australia to help me move in the first time I ever went there. So my mom stayed back and like, helped me settle down a bit, like my place down and was there for a couple weeks and we were sleeping in the same room. And I remember one night like we woke up because there was like this crazy sound. And honest to God, it sounded like a cat was dying or something. It was this terrible, terrible sound. And we were like, what is that noise? That was a bird. And like I heard that bird, it was just like some common bird there. And I heard that every single day for 4 years. And it was just the worst thing. Anyways, so
all right,
long
look,
story short,
yeah,
I'm terrified of birds.
okay.
Number one. Number two,
Oh, there's two.
I am terrified of clowns.
Oh yeah, you are very afraid of clowns,
Yes, I
which
will.
most people are too. So
Yeah, but my thing goes into like clowns, mimes,
circus
anything with
type
like a
things,
paint.
yeah,
Yeah, like like those street performers, like they're dressed in all silver and all gold,
yeah,
and they like don't move. But when you
yeah,
go
yeah.
close and they
You don't like
move,
those?
nope, nope,
Oh,
no, no,
interesting.
no, 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 no. And if like someone tries to pull a joke on me, like I've had this before where some friends like on Halloween like will purposely like send like a scary clown like picture or something, or like even dress up as a clown. That's not funny. It's not funny.
When I was younger, I don't remember the name, but there was a movie, a clown movie.
Yeah.
The clown was a killer, and Rad. This is I was honestly probably like 7 or 8, and Rad made me watch the movie because he wanted to watch the movie.
Oh, that's so
And I
mean.
remember that's when I got first scared of clowns because like,
Yeah.
yo, this clown is messed up, and like
Yeah.
like he would like kill someone and like I think like smile like like a creepy
Oh,
clown looks.
yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to bring up too many
Yeah.
memories for you right now, but
No.
hold on, roll the intro.
After we just talked about clowns,
Yeah,
my heart's beating a
you
little
gotta do it.
faster.
Come on, you gotta do it. Come on.
That was a scary intro.
Okay, so
Oh
birds
man.
and clowns.
Birds and clowns.
Is there a third, or is that it for like the
Superficially?
superficial ones? Superficial ones.
Like, I mean, I'm not a fan of bugs. Like, I'd prefer to live without
I
a
don't think
spider in
many
the
people
house.
are.
But I'm
Yet.
not like there's a massive like reptiles, like snakes. I'm scared of
Yeah,
like anything.
I'm
Like
also scared of like those
slimy.
types of things, like
Yeah,
bugs. I hate spiders.
yeah,
I don't
you
know
do
why. I just
hate
like don't like. I
spiders.
don't like
You are
spiders.
very dramatic.
There's actually a
person.
thing on the wall right there that I thought was a spider. You see it?
Oh my god, it's not a
It
spider.
looks from here that could be a spider.
I'm surprised you would have jumped up by now.
Now I was analyzing it like
Look,
this
he's
to
looking
see.
around the whole rest of the room now. If there's
Yeah, if there's one spider here, then I'll start like you'll just see me like scanning to see like okay where is the next one coming from? Because I like hate I hate bugs.
yeah,
I hate bugs. I hate spiders.
but that's what you hate, not what you're like. I hate them too. Like I hate reptiles and I hate bugs. But like, what are you scared of? Like scared of?
Like the superficial side.
Yeah.
Do like I don't know like I guess like are like ghosts and those things like
You're scared of ghosts?
superficial? No, but like like movies. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think like when you watch a scary movie
Yeah.
and then like after you're like taking the lights off and like those types of things.
So
Like
are you scared of scary movies?
yeah, scary movies. Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Wait,
That's
no,
it?
no, that's wrong. I'm not scared of scary movies.
What? That's the point
I'm
of a
trying to think
scary
like how to
movie.
describe it. 'Cause we watch a lot of scary movies together. No, not me and you. I've watched a lot of scary
Yeah.
movies,
We just watched one the other day.
and that wasn't a scary movie.
Yes, it was a scary
That
movie.
was a thriller.
That was the scary movie.
Yo, bro, that was not a scary movie. I've seen. I think when I used to be scared of scary movies, and I started watching more and more,
hmm
and like I kind of like got over them because you understand it's like not. It's just not real. I don't know. I'm trying to think what's
Yeah.
superficial that I'm scared of, but I don't know if there is something.
Yeah, I don't know if
There's a
there's
lot of things I'm
anything
scared of, but
that's
I don't think they're classified as superficial.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well then what are your other fears if they're not a superficial fear?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh wow, here we go.
Okay. First fear is like the fear of drowning.
Okay. Wow.
So, I'll
Wow.
say that because like from cruises, that's my
Okay.
fear. Like your fear is like you're on the middle of the ocean,
Yeah.
having a cruise, you're having drinks, everyone's having a great time,
You have
and
to
all of a
put
sudden the
out that
pilot's
story.
like, "We're going down."
Like Titanic or
Like that's
something.
no seriously like that, and just like, what do you do at that point? There's
Wow.
like hundreds of thousands of people on the boat,
But is it just when you're on a cruise ship or like what if like remember
stranded at sea, anything in water. I don't want to be involved with.
so how about like remember when we were in San Diego and we were kayaking?
Yeah,
Was that scary for you?
no,
Okay.
because that's controlled. I'm
Okay.
talking about being in like the ocean, like
But when I flipped you over by accident.
that's fine. So yeah, she's so silly. That's like shallow stuff. That's like people around us. Like that's
Okay, okay.
control. I'm
Okay.
talking about in the ocean where like the waves are coming at you.
So like surfing in the middle of the ocean would be
I would
scary.
not surf in the middle of the ocean.
Okay. Or like sailing in the like
I would.
with a
I don't want.
person who like knows what he's doing.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
know
go
what they're
sailing.
called. Okay. Wow. Wow. Or how about like snorkeling like in
I've
Hawaii or
done
something?
snorkeling tons of times. That's different. That's what I'm saying. That's different.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm talking about in being in the middle of somewhere
By
where you
yourself.
can't. No, not no. That doesn't matter. You can't see anything else. You can't see land.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Then what are you gonna do?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to be in those positions where like
You're a good swimmer though.
I can't swim to land from the middle of wherever. where it's like because you know when the water's freezing cold,
Yeah.
then you're thinking, okay, is there a shark coming? Is
Dun,
something
dun,
happening?
dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
actually
dun.
serious. So it's like, what would you do?
Yeah, okay, that's a valid fear. Yeah, that's it.
Now, let's flip it. I'll come back to me. You go now.
I
What's your
I had
first?
2 fears.
Yeah,
I
so I
already
have
put
two. I have one.
no, you put 1. You said drowning.
You haven't said
Being
any
scared
yet.
of scary movies is not a fear.
No, I'm not talking about superficial stuff. I'm talking about
Oh, a
actual fears.
deeper one.
Yeah.
I think one thing that I don't really, like, admit, I don't know, really think about unless I'm, like, in that situation is, like, a fear of, like, claustrophobia, just, like, being, like
Oh,
I think that's why, like it's weird because I
yeah.
don't think of myself like that, but even, like, for me, like, that's actually a reason I don't like being in a sauna. Because for me, it's just, like, I'm just closed in a room where it's hot and I'm already blind, so, like, my eyes start going crazy and I'm sweating, like, I don't know, it's just
So
you know what I mean?
claustrophobia.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think a lot of people like suffer from that too.
Even, like, I think you saw it, like, we just went on a road trip to the mountains, and, like, I hate being in the back seat, especially if
Yeah,
there's
I
stuff
also hate being in
around
the
me
backseat though.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's just, like it's just little certain situations where I'm just like, "Ugh," like, I'd just rather
Yeah.
not,
So you don't
but
want to be stuck in a tight space alone type thing
yeah,
where you like, can't breathe, you can't move.
but I'm not like if I'm sitting in a chair in a corner, like, I can't handle it. It's not like that. It's just, you know,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's not, like, exaggerated. It's just at, like, time to time.
I feel like I have like a lot of fears to be honest, like fears of different things happening. But like my biggest fear is just like dying.
Dying?
Yeah. Like you know what I mean?
You dying?
Yeah, just like I have like I because I can feel like yeah, it's fear of dying. Like what because you don't no one knows when it'll happen, how it'll happen, all that kind of stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
you want to be able to like do so many things in your life until like your time runs out type thing, right? It's like that's like a general fear of mine is like that, like death.
Yeah.
Because like, you don't want that to happen to anyone, but just like
Yeah.
you also don't want it to happen to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So like you go through life doing all these things, but you never know like
When's your last day?
when's your
Yeah.
last day. That's why you always like try to live your last day like it's your last, but like that's not possible all the time. Like
Yeah.
especially if you're not like a multi-millionaire or billionaire, you can't go do all these crazy things. So
Yeah.
like you're living every day like for what? Like for yourself to do your stuff,
Yeah.
your goals, your dreams, all that kind of stuff. Was like the fear of dying. But I think that's like the
Got
fear of
deep
dying
real quick.
too young. Like being
Oh, okay.
before I do this and that and
Yeah, okay.
like do all these like amazing things that I want to do with my life. Like
Yeah.
because you know there's a lot of people who, like die early. It's like, oh, that person could have done this.
Yeah.
That person could have gone to the NBA or whatever the case may be. It's like, oh, they didn't have
Mhm.
any realized potential because like they
Yeah.
didn't get the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Very deep.
Yeah. Well, is that the whole point of this?
Wow. Yeah.
Let's uncover like what the deepest thing is, right? Or like
Yeah.
what actually like makes you like think at night or whatever. So like, what's your deepest thing then? Like, what's your deepest fear?
Mine isn't of myself dying. Mine's of like my loved ones dying. That's like a scary thought because I'm very close to my family and my
Yeah, of
friends,
course.
and obviously like I just don't know how it would be. God forbid if something bad happened to
Yeah,
someone that I love or care about. I think that's always a fear. Even like obviously like with like coronavirus and stuff, like it's like a fear. Like you
yeah.
don't
It's
want your
like
loved
it's
ones
like
who are
elevated, huh?
older to like get it and like seeing all the
Yeah,
terrible things that can happen. Like I have a fear now for like for my family in India, like if they catch it, like things are bad there. Like for like my grandma there, like I think it's not more so of myself, it's just for others. Like whatever happens to you, happens to you. You can't do anything about it. You're gone. you know, it's, you don't really have time to think about it if it's a sudden one.
that is like true though.
If it's a sudden one, you have time to think about it. If it's
Yeah.
not, and like God forbid, there's like a sickness or something, then like if you can cure it, great. If not, like what are you gonna do about it? But if it's yourself, I don't know. I think I don't know.
You're so goofy, bro.
I think yeah, just about losing others who I'm close to in a way that I can't get them back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of scared of heights.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? Oh, roller coasters. Oh, you're scared of roller coasters.
No, but I do them though.
Not willingly.
Yeah, but I don't like enjoy them because it's like
Yeah.
honestly the main reason I don't enjoy them is like the like way it moves your neck and stuff. Bruh, yo, you're such a hater.
Really? That's the only reason? Not because it's too
Seriously.
fast or too dark
Yeah, that those two, but it's
or
like the
too like
whiplash is
a
like a
drop.
serious thing, bro. Don't act like it's not. heights always scary. That's why like skydiving and stuff. That obviously it'd be a cool experience, but like once you jump out, it's kind of like it is what it is. But like when you're up there, like I feel like the anticipation
Hmm.
of like, okay, wait,
Oh,
how
your
high are we?
hands would be
Yeah,
so clammy.
be like 20,000 feet up in the air. It's like then you'd be like, okay, wait, no, let's go back down. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the fear will kick in.
So are you scared of when you obviously you've been on so many plane rides in your life?
No, I'm
Have
fine.
you ever been scared of when you're up
Oh,
in the
that's
air?
another thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, it's just like
Oh, if it crashes.
yeah, yeah. I just don't. I don't know. Honestly, like I feel like for like most people, I'm similar to most people, and like they have a ton of general fears.
Yeah.
That's how life is. You're scared of this, you're scared of that. You don't
Hmm.
want to do this, don't want to do that. That's how it is. So it's like
Yeah.
that is definitely one of them. But it's like I love traveling. So it's like I love flying. There's no issue now.
Yeah.
Like obviously when you're younger, maybe there is, but like now I've like traveled so many times to places and for like long flights to
Yeah.
see you, for example, is just like you just sleep it through. Basically, all you do is like you try to sleep,
Yeah. That's true.
sleep and wake up. That's the
Yeah.
easiest thing. Yeah, outside of that, I think
Yeah.
the water thing, the heights thing.
So would you rather be stuck in like a plane that never runs out of fuel?
What the heck?
I don't know. I was gonna say space, but like that's extreme. Like
What the heck?
I'm saying, would you rather be stuck in space or rather be stuck in the ocean, on the ocean in a boat or in a rocket ship?
What, are you gonna get rescued or what?
Not for like a year
Then I'd rather be in the rocket ship
in
because
space.
at least I'd be protected in the rocket ship. In the boat, you're protected from nothing,
But you're still in a boat.
but you're protected from nothing. Big wave comes, boom. Big whale comes, dead. Big shark comes, dead.
What if there's a meteor that comes on you in space?
Shoo.
What?
I'll maneuver it with my spaceship. Like,
We're watching too much F1 Formula Racing right now.
oh yeah, if you guys watch this episode on our YouTube channel, you should watch the Netflix documentary series called F1 Survive to Drive or something like that.
Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive. It's such a sick show.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And I went from like not watching any Formula One to like
Same.
being a fan of it.
Yeah.
And like actually I would 100% watch it,
Yeah.
especially if these guys were racing on
Yeah, because
TV.
you know their
Because
backstory
they'd
and
be like,
stuff
oh,
now.
there's Daniel and the Vettel and the Ferrari guys and Lewis and
Yeah.
the young guys, like that new 1 point racing team, or point racing or whatever
Racing
they're called.
Point,
Like
yeah.
we just like know them now. It's like we know their names. Like that'd be cool
Yeah.
to see like how they place and how they actually do.
I think it's another general fear though, is like because you drive a car every day, just like
That's a
you
general
can't like
fear.
control other people coming at you.
Yeah. Well, that's so you always have to drive like everyone else is crazy.
Yeah, that's what my dad always
Yeah,
says.
you always have to drive like that. That way you take like
Yeah.
the most precaution because they, like you said, like someone will. I don't know. You just can't predict what's happening out there. But
Yeah.
anyways, those are the basic general fears. I feel like everyone has a lot of the same
Yeah.
outside of like your bird fear.
What do
Most
you mean?
I don't think many
Oh,
people are afraid of birds, but like
I'm
most people are afraid
terrified
of
of
like bugs and
birds.
spiders and things like that. And then like,
I will cry if there's a. Oh,
oh
I
my
have so
god.
many stories about like. Okay, so this was a really crazy story.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
when I used to live at home with my parents, right? So there's a garage, and then like you close the garage, and then you go through the garage door to enter the house. So I closed the garage and I entered the house, and I had to go get something from the car like an hour later. So I opened the garage door. There was a bird trapped inside of the garage. So it must have like flown inside the garage, and then it couldn't make it out by the time I closed it. And I didn't know because I like closed the door behind me. Oh my god, I almost had a full-on heart attack because I opened the door and this thing was flapping around everywhere. It, like came right in my, oh man. I like slammed the door and I had to get mom to like I like yelled for my mom to like open the garage from the other side and like let it out. Oh man, it was a whole scene. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You're a joker. You're actually a big joker.
I think it's a pretty valid fear.
It's okay. Anyways, teach their own, I guess. I think that's what makes it unique, right? Like, I actually would be interested, like, if you watch this video, whether you're a friend or a family, whether you text us or comment it.
Mm.
You may not want to comment it, but you can text us. Like, I would love to see like if you share similar fears with us, other than the bird thing. And then if not, like, what else are you afraid of? Like, because I'm actually interested now. Like,
Yeah.
I wish actually like some people were here that we could ask, like, yo, what are you like afraid of? Because I
Yeah.
wonder if they would think we're weird
Yeah.
for being afraid of these. They for sure think you're weird because of the bird thing. But mine are general. But like, like, what if we missed something like crazy that we never thought about? Like,
Yeah.
that's like, oh, wait, oh yeah, I am like afraid of that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder.
That'd be cool to know.
Be cool to know. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that's what you guys can do. Text Am.
Okay. You got my number.
Text her. Actually, like I want to know. Like actually,
If you're watching this, you most likely have my number. So
when we
there you go.
post this, I know like a bunch of people watch like Jasmine Cat K, like some of your friends stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Like maybe like see if they'll like tell you what their fears are, or if they like think ours are crazy or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'd actually be interested in it.
Yeah. I am interested now. I'm intrigued.
Okay, roll the outro.
Catch you on the flip side.